So the Fever are playing the Dream today for what I think is the last time, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's the last time the Fever play the Atlanta Dream. And it's one each. It is one each between these two teams. And these are teams that don't, again, I can't believe there's a caveat you have to say this on the WNBA level. They don't like each other. And we're not going on any think pieces on that. They don't like each other. You have Angel Reese in the last game, essentially just mocking, essentially just mocking Caitlin Clark. Like, Angel hacked Caitlin and then just flailed her head back. Like, Angel literally, Caitlin's cutting through lane and Angel bumps her, which is a foul. Like, Caitlin Clark got called for a foul for almost bumping somebody, and then they went at her. Like, she almost bumped Brittany Griner, and then Brittany Griner basically went and she stopped before the contact and just shoved Caitlin. But yeah, this one is one of those ones where it's a very tough one. It is a very, very tough one here with this game. And this is always one of these weird rivalries where it's very clear. It is very, very clear that of this rivalry, there's one side that's trying to keep this rivalry a thing. And the other, there are other rivalries. Like, let's be real. Caitlin Clark's rivalry is with JC Sheldon. It's with the people she actually hates. And then obviously she wants to win basketball games. Angel Reese is, anytime she plays Caitlin Clark, that is her Super Bowl. That is her Super Bowl. And I'm going to be real here. It's a really, really tough one if you are, if you're Caitlin, because you're coming up against a damn good team. And Angel, as the fourth best player on her team, is a damn good fourth option. Well, third option right now. Fourth option likely when Bree Jones comes back. She's a damn good third option. Like, if Angel's your best player, you're a bad team. If Angel's your third, I've said this. If Angel's your fourth best player, you're probably winning a championship. If Angel's your third best player, you're pretty freaking good. If Angel's your second best player, you're a playoff team. If Angel's your best player, you suck. I've always said that about Angel Reese, the player. But Caitlin has a chance at her revenge here. And, like, obviously, look, we know as pros in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark is 5-2 against Angel. And we know that Angel Reese has what you call it. Like, even this one here, like this happened right here in the game. This is the most blatant foul ever. What are we doing? Come on, internet work. Great, my internet's decided it just doesn't want to load a video. When that happens, it'll be there. But basically, Angel blatantly fouls Caitlin. And then Angel is there complaining. Okay, here we go. Angel blatantly fouls Caitlin. Obvious foul. And Angel Reese is there pretending that it's a flop. And I'm like, I get it. Caitlin Clark throws her head back. But if you're going to go do that, make sure it's at a time when you actually foul. You actually don't foul her. But, like, through this whole game, Angel Reese is sitting on the scorer's table ready to come in, like, smiling and just kicking her feet back and forth when they're killing them. And I'm like, it's one of those things where, look, it's part of the reason why Angel Reese fans love her. And, like, part of the reason why people that don't like her hate her. Angel Reese is a front runner. She is a front runner. Like, as much as Caitlin Clark can be a front runner at times, there are levels to front running. Nobody front runs like Angel Reese. Nobody does. Let's never forget Unrivaled. Every game, the amount of times where Angel Reese literally in Unrivaled that first year went out of her way and, like, they beat Fee Collier's team and she ran in front of Fee They did this hootie hoo celebration. Did it in front of freaking Fee, did her celebration. I'm like, she is like S tier as far as trash talk is concerned. But like, now she's going to be able to do this. Like, Angel Reese is the biggest trash talker in this league. And you better believe Angel Reese was in Caitlin's ear that whole fucking game. Even the stuff that we didn't see. And look, this is where you want Caitlin to step up, because I thought Caitlin was fantastic through 3 quarters. I thought she was fantastic. Like, I thought it was one of Caitlin's best games through 3 quarters. It's just no one else showed up. I think tactically, Steph White fucked it up pretty badly. Like, I feel like tactically was the problem. Not a problem necessarily with Caitlin Clark as an individual. I thought Steph White fucked it. Because Kelsey Mitchell was a passenger when Caitlin Clark was going off. Caitlin Clark became a passenger at the end of the game. And no one really knew what the fuck they were doing. They just shit themselves at the end of the game. They don't have a system for create easy shots. So if Caitlin feels like she's cold and Kelsey had missed 2 shots straight, if they feel like they're cold, nothing happens. Like, there's a lot of problems there. But look, if I'm Caitlin here, this shit's personal. This shit's personal. Like, again, we've seen it tons of times. Like, we've seen, in fairness, like, when it comes down to it, like, Angel, when the one time she beat Caitlin then went to her place on Barbie night and had 30 and 12. The only ever 30 and 12 plus assist game in WNBA history. That being said, when it comes to like Angel Reese here, this is a 1 day difference. This is not 2-3 months. There's not a big difference in form. There's a 1 day break, and you're in Atlanta now. So, like, the Dream crowd, in the defense of the Dream, like, their fans, they don't really have that many fans for games. Like, they can't sell out their tiny arena. So, like, it's not like the Dream have many fan bases. However, I'm going to be honest. Or as I have the biggest fan base, I'm going to be honest, there's going to be 17. I think this game's in. Am I right in saying this game's in the big arena? It just says at Atlanta. State Farm Arena. Yeah, it's in the big arena. So they've given Atlanta, ESPN have given Atlanta a 60% win chance. The Atlanta Dream are 5-point favorites in this game. Like, the Fever aren't given much of a chance here. Like, the Fever are as favored, or like the Dream are as favored in this game as the Fever were, I think, against the Sky. Like, that's how much the Fever are not favored today. And if the Fever go and win this game and Caitlin goes and hoops, and the problem is like, unless Stephanie White 180s their system again, like, I don't really see how Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark can coexist right now. And look, if it turns out that Caitlin Clark doesn't have her game and Kelsey Mitchell is the reason they win, so be it. You just want to win. At the end of the day, you just want to win. If you are if you are the Indiana Fever. But yeah, it's a really tough one. It's gonna be a really tough game here, and especially when you have a team like Atlanta, where, let's be real, if they win this fucking game, they're gonna let you know about it. They're going to let you freaking know about it if they win this game. You've got Ryan Howard, who... I love how people are like, Ryan Howard hates Caitlin Clark. No, she doesn't. Like, if you guys don't know, Ryan Howard versus Caitlin Clark, these are Team USA teammates. You can see when they play for Team USA, these are just competitors. Like, there's zero. They grew up playing on Team USAs with each other. They grew up winning national championships with each other. They're not the best of friends or anything, but, like, you can see in their reactions off the court with the two of them. Like, when it's outside of a game, you can see in their reactions where I'm like, not that they're best of friends or anything, it's purely a competitive rivalry between the two of them. But yeah, look, it's a key game right here, and one that I think the Fever have a very good chance of winning. Fever have a very, very good chance of winning. And yeah, it's looking forward to this game here. And if Caitlin Clark comes out, like, she might need a 30 piece. It was funny that, like, I said it going into the fourth quarter that Caitlin was going to need when she was on 4 fouls. I was like, Caitlin's going to need 30 and 10 to win this game. If they're going to win this game, Caitlin's going to need 30 and 10. And we saw her pick up a foul and go out of rhythm. Like, she can't pick up fouls here. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Caitlin Clark hopefully get her revenge at Angel Reese, especially after the amount of like the flop emoji, the sitting on the table kicking her legs, when Caitlin made a mistake, they zoomed to Angel and she's laughing on the bench. I'm like, I'm not out here pretending that Angel Reese is some awful person for that, because that's just normal basketball shit talk. And the cameras obviously are doing what they do. They want that to be on camera. They want that to be the story. But I'm saying use it. I hope Caitlin uses whatever it was for extra motivation tonight. Anyway, see you guys.